Hey, welcome to today's Facebook Live Friday training. Today we are talking about how to get clients. So far in these trainings, what we've been talking about is how to create your website in a way that gets you more consistent client inquiries. So now that you've gotten a website that does convert, we need to get more client eyeballs on your site in the first place so that it can do its job. So that's what we're talking about today, how to get clients. And I'm going to use a client mapping technique that I've developed. So I actually have a free workbook for you. You can get that at craftingcreative.com/map, and that will include your client map worksheet and some trigger questions for you. So here is what we're going to cover today. You're not alone. The struggle is real. So many of us struggle to get consistent clients. So we're going to talk about where clients are currently coming from, your best and worst channels for bringing them in, and then mapping out your client growth strategy. And in case we haven't met, I'm Megan. I am the founder of craftingcreative.com, where I work with service-based entrepreneurs to craft websites that bring them consistent clients without marketing or hustling. And I also talk about Squarespace customizations and have a fun little code shop over there. All right, so the struggle is real. So many of us have a hard time and list our number one struggle in business as being getting consistent clients or leads. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I am a member of a community run by Tara Gentili called Co-Commercial. And in it, she asked people, what is your number one struggle in business? So I went through and I snipped just a few screenshots. There were many, many more than this, but it will demonstrate my point that we all feel this way. Converting to sales, signing clients, attracting more customers. The biggest hurdle is finding clients. It is literally impossible for me to live sometimes. I just don't know what to do. Getting consistent clients. Not hearing crickets. Increasing leads in my pipeline and getting it more consistent. My challenge is generating quality leads. New clients. So you can see this is just a few examples, but we all go through this. You've got to drive people to your site so that it can do its job of selling your services to the right kinds of clients automatically. So how do we do that? Well, my suggestion is use the client map method. And I was just being cute. That's not trademarked, but I thought it seemed like it could be. So why do a client map? Well, in order to strategically attract and convert clients, it helps to first visualize where they're coming from and where they could potentially come from. So you can double down on what works and you can leave behind what's not working for you. So here is an example client map. So for my business in 2017, I had 12 clients. 2 of those were from course groups. 1 was from a free Facebook group. 1 was a peer or competitor referral. 2 were friend referrals. 1 was from Google search. And he actually turned out to be a repeat client, buying 5 times now, which is pretty cool. 2 were from Instagram and using hashtags effectively. 1 was from a guest post that I did on Being Boss. 2 were directly from my email list. And yeah, so that equals the 12. So what you can do is take a look at your 2017 and all the channels that your clients have come from. Maybe we have a lot of the same ones. Maybe you have additional ones, like maybe you're killing it on Pinterest. And so you're driving traffic to your site that way and they're actually converting to clients. So maybe Pinterest or Twitter could be a channel for you. Maybe you get clients through live streaming or Instagram stories. So map out your own client map and where all of your clients are coming from. So then once you've done that, which if you download the client map workbook, it will guide you through this. And you can get that from craftingcreative.com/map. And then once you've done that, so you want to ask yourself a few questions. So where are you getting the most clients from? Which channel do you enjoy putting energy into? Which channel do you not want to put energy into? You want to stop doing it for now. And what potential channels could you experiment with adding? So to give you a little bit of inspiration, again, going from Co-Commercial, these are a few listings of where people are getting consistent clients from. Social media and Facebook Live. Getting clear on my niche was the biggest driver for finding clients. Consistency over the last 7 years, blogging, podcasting, and showing up. Speaking engagements and live or online workshops. Live streaming. And referrals. And so these people were talking about how they tempt clients to refer other clients to them by providing free sessions or small gifts to them. So what's next? So you want to map your growth plan. Once you've identified your current channels and thought about potential additional channels, let's map out our growth plan. To do that, I want you to zoom in and then break down. Here's what I mean. Zoom in on the channels that you want to focus on, and then ask yourself, what did I do or what was I doing to get people into that channel to begin with? Let me show you an example. So I got 2 clients this year directly from course groups. So what was I doing to do that? Well, I took at least 30 minutes every day to be in there and answer questions in depth. So my conclusion for this is that it's not a great main channel for me to focus on. It could be a supplementary channel, but I don't think that I will have the time or energy to consistently put that much into this channel. So that's why, for me, I'm not going to focus as much on this one. Now, another one, Google search. I got 1 repeat client through Google search. So what can I do for this channel? I can improve my SEO, and that's going to directly tie into more leads. So it's basically set it and forget it. Once I put in that initial work of improving my SEO, I can sit back and let the leads come to me. So this is a really great main channel to focus on. And I know that for my future client map, I want to try to attract more clients into this channel. Let's talk about your future client map. Map out where your clients will come from, where you'd like them to come from, and what channels you can test in addition to the ones that you currently have. So your action steps. You want to map your client channels. So where are all your clients currently coming from? You want to double down on what works. Identify your strengths and your preferences for client generation, and then make a growth strategy. So plan for where you want clients to come from in the future and map that out. Let's recap. We talked about how you're not alone and we all struggle to get consistent clients. We talked about how to map out your client attraction channels, how to evaluate and diversify your lead generation, and then how to make a plan for growth. So by now, in this series, you've got a solid website and you've got your client attraction map in place. But what do you do to sell, to make money, like right now? I call it your quick sell kit. So this is a digital product that I'll be opening up for sale next week. If you attended my Validate and Create Bootcamp earlier this summer, it's going to be a lot of those themes about validating and researching that will carry over, but then I'm going to talk more specifically about how to write, build, design, and launch your sales page. I'm actually really good at designing sales pages, and here's a couple examples. So I'm going to teach you how to get those custom buttons, custom icons, make those mock-ups, how to write it, and how to make the sections in the effective order. Here's another one. So even if you don't have great photos or a lot of photos, you can still make it look good and professional. And then here's a new one that I'm excited about. It's still in the works. But here we sourced stock photos and did really cool icons to make it have this standout look. So that's what I want to teach you how to do for yourself in the Quick Sell Kit. And we're going to focus not on the huge package that takes you months and months, but something that you can offer up quickly and deliver quickly so you can get that quick injection of cash into your business. I'm going to open that up next week. I'm going to show you behind the scenes, get a peek inside the Teachery course modules so you can actually see what you're going to get. And then you'll want to download the worksheet for today's lesson so that you can map out your own client attraction map. So yeah, feel free to pop any questions. If you want to share your client map with me, like after you fill it out, I would love to see those because I'm always looking for new ideas of potential channels that I could look into. So I'd love to hear from you, and thank you for joining me. All right, bye.